And we want to tell you what's happening with a business owner who's been providing jobs in the community for 35 years. And tonight, she's asking the Edison Mall to let her keep her business there after she fell behind on her rent. And that happened when she got COVID. We thank you for being with us. We've got a lot to get to tonight. I'm Patrick Nolan. And now the head of a local civil rights group is calling for the whole community to rally behind this local rarity, a Black woman-owned business. Fox 4's Shari Armstrong is working to get you all sides of this story.
Altimia Diggs says she's proud of her salons and academy located inside of the Edison Mall in Fort Myers.
I feel like my being in the mall is a community effort.
And tonight, some in the community say they're taking a stand with the owner of DeMarchand's Makeup and Hair Studio.
I had certain community leaders say, well, how much do you need? We'll help you come up with money. We'll catch you up. Let's figure this out. We need you to stay in that mall.
Altimia tells me she fell behind in paying rent for her 3 units after a battle with COVID-19. Even with federal aid, she says,
the amount that I receive only covered maybe a month's rent.
Diggs says she reached out to the mall. She was placed on a payment plan, later receiving a notice to end her lease last month. That meant she had to get out by this Saturday. At today's press conference, the Lee County NAACP says it wants a conversation with the Washington Prime Group. That's the company that owns the Edison Mall.
This process has just started. She intends to stay there, and we intend to support her to stay there.
And so far, they tell us that has not happened, and that's why they're making their concerns public, saying they will take further action if they feel that's needed. And they say if they're not able to come to an agreement that doesn't lead to Diggs leaving, they'll call for a boycott of the mall because they believe the push to get Diggs out could be an act of discrimination. The NAACP says it's also concerned about changes to the mall's operating hours, which the group says cause Diggs to work later outside of the 11 to 7 p.m. hours, a move she says the mall told her was out of compliance. Now, I reached out to Washington Prime Group today. In a statement, they say in part, quote, "We have a zero tolerance policy for racism in any form, and we condemn any such behavior in the strongest terms." They also tell me they can't comment on legal matters. As for Altimia Diggs, she says even if she can't stay where she currently is,
DeMarchand is not going anywhere. It may just not be in the Edison Mall.
And she's determined to make sure her voice is heard. Shari Armstrong, Fox 4.